And welcome back to Praggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Praggers, and this is One Lonely Outpost. At the end of the last episode, what did we do in the last episode? We finished up summer, I think. Yes? No. Maybe so? Hang on. Oh, we got one more day of Radiant. Okay. By the looks of it, we've got one more day of Radiant, and then it is Vernal. We have a letter. Just came up with this. I've been doing some cooking, you know, to avoid totally crashing from low blood sugar, and I came up with this recipe. It's all vegetarian and all good for you. Thought I'd pass it on to my favourite star steward. A Flemish cake. Okay, so what have we got? We've got a few jobs on the go. We need to get some money. We need to cook for Olo. We need to cook for stuff and stuff. So let's sort the farm out. Okay, right. So we want Right, we want to plant this one. Right. So we can plant that one here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One. Yeah. Okay, so we'll lose that one. We'll lose that one when that's done. That one when that's done. That one when that's done. Okay. And then... yeah. There we go. Okay, so I'm happy with those. The rest of it can be sold. And then what about our actual crops? Nothing ready yet. Okay, now I think we put in an order for a few of the vernal crops, which are here. Yep. So we can go and plant a few of those. We have a new month, so we have some stuff to be getting on with. So that's fine. So we need to make some boxes. In here. Okay. Can't remember how many potatoes we needed, so let's grab some. Probably should have taken half a stack really, but right. Pop those, that, not that, no, and you. Okay. That's the wrong button. Okay. Right. So there's that. So we'll just pop that in here. And then we need one of the stews, but we don't have all the veg for it yet, so we can't do that just yet. But we'll bring those down. So let's have a look. We've got potatoes over here, bok choy. It's carrots we need. Do you know what? I'm going to plant the sugarcane. Not because it's needed and it won't grow, but it's planted ready for tomorrow. And yeah, we're going to need some more potatoes. So pop those in. Right, what else can we do today? I think it is just a case of carrying on fishing and speaking to peeps. There isn't really a whole lot else we can do. That's the same. I've just done my back lesson. It's rather impressive if I do say so myself. We got a letter. Hello, I've noticed that no matter how often I clean my lander, it always wakes up to a thin layer of dust on everything. It is vexing. I was wondering if you had the same issue, and if you have found a way to prevent this from happening. Cordially, Eve. Well, no. I have not. Okay. Huh. We got 2 from that. Interesting. Excuse me. Elijah. Right. Scarecrow blueprint. I wonder. I know I need the money, but, you know, scarecrows. Maybe they'll stop the little buzzy bees from getting all on my business. Okay, Aaron, anything to say? Nothing new. My dissertation is going well. I had a lot of insights since coming here. Good news. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Because they look like they now give 2. Remember to smell the rocks every once in a while. Trust me, they smell. What if it's not rocks? What if it's poop? Animal poop. I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but I wouldn't mind if you grew more crops. People are getting hungry. Are they? Are they indeed? Well. Okay. So that leaves Linny and Dirk. And Dewey. I mean, we could do a mine trip. I had to replace one of my piercings, and Aaron made out of scrap metal for me. Didn't even charge me for it or anything. That's super interesting, but like, I need more information. Feel like Tuts need more information. Dewey. Ooh, isn't here. Oh. Come back. Am I the only Jewy? I don't believe so. But that's okay. Ah, bug I missed. Bug I missed. Okay, so she would be up at the farm, actually. It's a bit late to go down the mines. But that's okay, because we can head back to where everyone's gathering on the beach. On the beach. And talk to her there. That is everybody then for today. Bug. So yeah, and then we can finish and get into autumn proper and get some Nova Pops planted. In fact, we could probably plant some on that other area. Huh. No one's here. Well, no. No one knew. There she is. My best memories are with my father. I'm a donkey, I'd love to help. Right, but we have spoken to everyone. But we need to plant Nova Pops. Right, it looks like it's the winter stew, which is all of them. There. Oh, oh, oh no! You're a solar panel. How long do they take to plant? 5 days, okay. Cool. That'll do. Right, and then these we want to sell. In fact, I'll sell those two. I'm going to keep hold of that one. Cause excuse me, because it makes sense. And we shall sleep. We didn't eat, so I reckon we're going to be hungry tomorrow. Excuse me. Okay, little bit of money. Right, Calypso. Oh. So 1 crystalline thorn is 20, but 10 Calypso thistles are 50. So we're actually better off growing the crystalline thorn then. Okay. Part of the reason why I kept that, which makes sense. Ugh, I'm starving. Okay, we are in Boreal. And already we can tell, because it's a bit stormy. Oh no. I don't know what those are. Interesting. Let's Let's do it this way. No. Get rid of those. Oh, that was wheat. No. But it does mean we can get rid of some of these. Right, let me just take care of these. Okay. Oh, they're not quite ready yet. Neither are you. Okay. Neither are you, and you're dead as well. Okay. Right, that's fine, because that means we can move that over here. Of which we're going to have a load of crops, I believe. Cool. But oh, I have more wheat down here. Interesting. Okay. Right. Right, I'll pop that down. Yeah, we got loads of wheat here that didn't grow. That's a shame. Bit of a waste as well. Right, let me just check. Right. Bell pepper. Stages. Huh. So that was ruined then. Okay, but yeah, fine. Oh. Well, that implies that I didn't pick them up in time. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Right, where are you watering? Okay. Put you down there. The bok choy we can plant. Right. Where are your potatoes? Yeah. Sugar cane, 13 days. 5 days for the pinto beans. Grows in any season, okay. Strawberries. Blueberries. Let's take it all. I don't think we're going to have enough room for all of it. And then we need to get some carrot seeds. Because we're all out of carrots. But everything else wouldn't be sold. Oh, carrots. Okay. So we can. It is. Alright, so if we make 28 of those. There we go. And then I'm gonna drop them on the floor. I throw them on the ground. And I keep 3 for me. And the other 23 can be sold. And we sell that, and that. Okay. So that should make everyone happy because they'll then have food. We have we've got a little bit of food as well. So we can do some stuff. Where was that pie? Flemish. Cheese? I don't have cheese? Okay. Right, so we do want more carrots and bok choy. But hopefully we should make a fair amount with the amount of food that we've just sold. Okay, so if we have a look. Yeah. So we still got some fish we haven't seen. Anana Falls. Nereid Canyon. Seaside Nexus. Okay. Let's go do some visions. Although saying that, we need to speak to everyone, don't we? Although I don't know where Eve goes. Oh no, she's in here. Okay. Bloop boop. Bleep blorp. Elijah has piqued my curiosity. Hey, are you in charge of growing food? When our minds last met, we explored the idea of being made of stardust. The matter that constitutes us is part of the universe itself. It has to be, because matter can neither be created nor destroyed. So that which composes us now can be traced back to the origin of the universe itself, formed and reformed countless times across an impossible distance. This configuration of elements is called Dewey. One day I will reform into something else. When I was 35, I was in a terrible accident. For a few minutes I passed away. I began to change form, and in those moments I didn't see what I hoped to see. Instead, I saw the entire universe at once, down to all the little particles that make up creation. Change in there. I saw how I fit into everything, and how everything in turn was part of me. It sounds incredible. It was an experience unlike any other. Anyway, it took a team of very skilled doctors and cutting-edge technology to stop me from reforming entirely. Once I recovered, I couldn't return to being the Dewey I was. How could I? I had changed. I took up meditation to recapture the sights and sensations I felt in those transformative few moments, and I left academia behind. I pursued metallurgy to mimic the cosmos by moulding elements from the universe into new shapes. I hoped that doing so might help me understand what I had been through. Did it help? It's a journey I'm still undertaking, but I think I am inching towards my destination bit by bit. We are ever changing in smaller ways. I hope those changes will bring you contentment. Now, breathe in deeply, hold, then breathe out. Notice how the air you breathe becomes a part of you, and you are a part of it. Hold on to that sensation while you slowly open your eyes. The meditation is over. I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure you have a lot to do. Thank you for meditating with me once again. I hope you continue to think about the things we've talked about here, and I look forward to talking with you again. Well, there we go. Aaron, are you in here? Hello, Aaron. You are. Can't you grow more food? Well, seeing as you asked so nicely, no. My dissertation is going well. I've had a lot of insight since coming here. Do you think you could, like, grow some crops or whatever? I've been hungry for days now. I wasn't always this muscular, you know. I only started really working out after I'd left the corporate lifestyle behind. Chucky! Recyclers make great evidence destroyers. So we just need Linny. Missed. Missed again. Missed again. Okay. We got a couple of fish. There she is. The best marriage to my father. Okay. Right, let's see what we can do. About the farm. I mean, it could be that we can't get those fish because we don't have access to the area where we can catch those fish. Maybe just saying. Right, let me see. Sprinkler, and I think we need a water pump. So 10 steel, aluminium, basic circuitry. Okay. I'd have to move that one in the middle, wouldn't I? However, right, if we get rid of these. Right. Right, water but no power. Okay. But I can put one there. We do have a solar thingy. It was in this one. Okay. It'd just be good to be able to get this down. Yeah. I think it's there. Yeah. Okay. So that gives us a few more crop spaces to potentially look at. So we might be able to do something with that. And we've got more crops coming tomorrow, so that's fine. Just make sure there's nothing not growing. Yep. Okay. Let's call it a night and an episode. And I will catch you in the next one. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.